Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from PPISMP June 2023. Hello, my name is Nur Farahia binti Zamari. You can call me Farah.
Hello, my name is Nur Wafa Dini binti Jasni. You guys can call me Wafa.
Hello everyone, my name is Hani Suhaila binti Aziz. You can call me Hani.
Okay, today our group would like to share with you guys about the pillar of Islam. Before that, what is the pillar of Islam? Pillar of Islam is fundamental practice in Islam which is considered to be obligatory act of worship for all Muslims. So I would like to share with you guys about the hadith that very related with the pillar of Islam. Okay, and Abi Abdurrahman Abdullah bin Umar bin Khattab radhiyallahu anhuma qala sami'tu Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam yaqulu bunyal Islam alal khamsin syahada an la ilaha illallah wa anna Muhammadar Rasulullah wa iqamis salah wa ita'i zakah wal hajj baiti wa shaum Ramadan. Rawahu Bukhari wa Muslim. So from this hadith that I recently read to you guys, we can conclude that the religion of Islam is rooted from the pillar of Islam. So we as a Muslim are required to obey with the pillar of Islam. So we have 5 pillar of Islam, which is first of all shahada, and secondly is performing salat, which is performing salat 5 times per day, and then shaum fi Ramadan, which is fasting in the month of the Ramadan, paying zakat, and forget to pilgrimage to Mecca. Okay, Hani, can you tell with us what do you know about shahada?
Thank you, Farah. I would like to explain about the first pillar of Islam, which is declaration of faith. This declaration of faith called shahada. Did you guys know shahada?
Yes.
Can we recite together?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah.
Masya Allah, very good. So the meaning of this shahada is there is no God but Allah and Muhammad is his messenger. So shahada must be recited for every Muslim at least one in a lifetime. Aloud, correctly and purposefully, with a full understanding meaning, with a fulfill with their heart. And every Muslim speak the words from the shahada daily to reaffirm their belief in God and their faith. The shahada is also a sacred part of Islam and one of the fundamental pillars that make up the entire religion. So, shahada is what people say to convert into Islam and want to become a Muslim. Yes, that's all from me. Wafa, can you tell us about the second pillar of Islam?
Okay, the second pillars of Islam is prayer.
Yes, prayer.
The Muslim call it salat. Okay. Muslims pray facing Mecca 5 times a day. Is it Subuh, Zohor, Asar, Maghrib, Isya, and total the rakaat is 17 rakaat. Let's count with me. Subuh
is 2
rakaat. Zohor 4. Okay. Asar 4. Maghrib
3.
Isya
4.
Okay, very good. Muslim can pray individually at any location, but must face to Qibla. Okay. And men gather in the mosque for the noonday prayer on Friday, but women but not applicable to participate in the movement of prayer can standing, bowing, sitting, and prostrating. In Islam, prayer is directly to Allah alone. Okay, that's all from me. Hani, do you know the pillar of Islam?
The third pillar of Islam is fasting in the month of Ramadan. Can you list all the month in Islam calendar?
Yes, yeah. Okay.
Muharram, Safar, Rabiul
Ramadil awal, teman di akhir, Rejab, Sya'ban, Ramadan, Syawal, Zulkaidah, Zulhijjah.
Yes, very good. So, Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islam month, right?
Yes.
So, in Ramadan, all of the Muslim have to fasting from dawn until dusk for 30 days. So they abstain from food, water, anger, sex, cigarette, and also all of the negative behavior. So Muslim eats a breakfast meal known as sahur. Next, Muslim break their fast with iftar. We are circumcised to start the iftar with sweet food like kurma or sweet, something else like that lah. And fasting is a private act of worship and the journey nearest to God. So fasting also a form to spiritual our discipline and a means to empathizing with those less fortunate.
Wow.
Yes, good.
So I totally agree with your point. So next I will try to explain to you guys about zakat. What do you know about zakat? Zakat have a lot of meaning, such as purify, clean up, increasing and blessing. And the word of zakat is from the Arabic language. Beside that, zakat also have the meaning. Zakat also is issuing certain property at a certain rate according to the certain condition to be distributed to the certain groups. So I would like to share with you guys about the group that eligible to receive zakat. So they have 7 groups. First of all, al-fuqara wal masakin. What the difference al-fuqara wal masakin? Al-fuqara is the poor and al-masakin is the needy. Al-fuqara they have low income and indecent, and al-masakin they have at least half of their essential in terms of money and asset. So next, al-amin. Al-amin is the collector of zakat. Fourth is al-mu'allaf, who those converted in Islam. And then al-riqab. Al-riqab is which is slave and captive. And also al-gharami, those who in debt. And not forget fi sabilillah. Okay. So before we want to pay zakat, we must make sure that ourselves is have a fulfill the zakat mandatory condition. So the zakat mandatory condition have 5. First of all, Islam, and then independent. Not forget is sufficient lineage and enough haul, which is the term of zakat. And the lastly is perfectly owned. So Wafa, do you agree with my statement?
Yes, I agree with you. Okay, I want to explain for you about the last pillar of Islam. Is it pilgrimage to Mecca? The Muslim call it Hajj. Okay, Hani, do you know pillar of Hajj? How many?
It is 6.
Yes, true. First, intention. Second, wukuf in Arafah. Third, tawaf. Fourth, sa'i. Tahallul, and last, tartib. I have tips to remember it. Is it Nina went to school by taxi? 6. Okay, every Muslim whose health must make at least one visit to Mecca. Hajj is performed annually to Mecca 8 to 12 Zulhijjah. Is it last in Islamic calendar? Muslim beliefs offer a chance to wipe clean past sins. Pilgrimage is actually an invitation from Allah to His house. Is it the Holy Kaabah?
Okay, Hani, can you describe more about Shahadah that you know?
Yes. Okay. Shahadah is a sacred testament given for Muslims to uphold throughout their lifetime and embodied in all of their action. Next, Shahada is also recited in every azan to call all Muslims to prayer. Muslim also recite the Shahada twice in the prayer, which is tahiyat, first tahiyat and also the last tahiyat. Next, when someone wants to convert into Islam, they must to recite Shahada and automatically they will become a Muslim. Besides, Shahada is also spoken as the first word for a Muslim baby entering the world. So the father of the baby have to azan or iqamah for the baby girl. And Muslims strive for the Shahada to be their last word until their death. Thank you.
Thank you for your good explanation. Okay, Wafa, can you share with us what you know about Salat?
Okay, I have 2 points for importance of prayer. Firstly, Salat or the prescribed prayer has been mentioned in the Holy Quran as an essential character of a true believer. The Holy Quran states in ayat Al-Baqarah, ayat 2nd and 3rd, A'udzubillahi minasyaitonir rajim. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون. So, Salat can help us to get rid of sins and get rizqi from Allah. Okay. Furthermore, Salat is part of the solution to any problems. And Allah mentioned in the Quran, وَاسْتَعِينُوا بِالصَّبْرِ وَالصَّلَاةِ وَإِنَّهَا لَكَبِيرَةٌ إِلَّا عَلَى الْخَاشِعِينَ in Surah Al-Baqarah. So, when we have problems such as assignment, homework, we can. So, when we have any problems such as problem in study, about family, assignment, so we can seek for help to Allah. Do you agree with me, Hani? Can you tell us about fasting?
Yes, I really agree with you, Wafa. Next, I want to explain more about the interesting facts about fasting in Ramadan. As a Muslim, we know that we have to fasting in Ramadan, right?
Yes.
But not for all Muslims. We have an excuse, such as for women that have period, and also for children. It is like to help their health, not from sick. In Ramadan also we have a special prayer that called Tarawih. The Tarawih prayer has 20 rakaat, but in Malaysia we usually solat 8 rakaat only, and after that we have to solat witir, either 1 rakaat or 3 rakaat. Next, in Ramadan also we have a special night that called Lailatul Qadar. In Quran also have a surah Al-Qadr, right? Can we recite together?
Yeah.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Inna anzalnahu fi lailatul qadr. Wa ma adraka ma lailatul qadr. Lailatul qadr khairun min alfi syahr. Tanazzalul malaikatu war ruhu fiha bi'izni rabbihim min kulli amr. Salamun hiya hatta matla'il fajr. In this surah, Lailatul Qadar is believed to have taken place on one of final 10 Ramadan. So we all have to do ibadah to Allah, and Allah can forgive all of our sin. Yes. Thank you.
Welcome.
Farah, can you explain about benefit of zakat?
First of all, I want to share with you guys about the variety of zakat, because zakat have a lot of variety, such as zakat fitrah, zakat on goods, zakat on investment, zakat on business, and also not forget to zakat on income. As we know, as a Muslim, we required to pay zakat fitrah in the month of Ramadan, which is we should paying it before performing of 8 prayer, and the rate of zakat fitrah is 2.5% or 2.5 kilogram or 3.5 liters rice per person. And nowadays we can pay zakat with online method, which is just searching the website of zakat, and we can pay it easily and fastly just only using online method. And then I would like to share with you guys about the advantages of zakat, which is for zakat. Obviously, we can see zakat can clarify and cleaning up our soul from the bad attitude, such as selfish and greedy and also stingy. So from zakat, it educates us to give and sharing our wealth to others, and it is the way we can share our wealth to others, and this method we can clean up our wealth, and we will get blessing from Allah. And the lastly is from zakat also can give happiness to others, because from zakat that we pay, it can help the poor and needy out there, so they can use the money of zakat as a modal to start their business, and this can educate them to be independent and also not burdening others anymore. Okay, Wafa, do you agree with me? Can you share with us about the advantages privilege to Mecca?
Yes, I totally agree with you. So we know, right, about pilgrimage is actually invitation from Allah. Pilgrimage, like other pillars of Islam, Hajj is considered so sacred because it can strengthen spiritually and connection to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. We can know about history about Islam, so it can help us better understand the religion, strengthening our relationship with Allah Subhanahu wa Taala and umat Islam. Haji can strengthen our faith and Allah forgive our sins. That's all from me.
Thank you, Wafa, for your good explanation. So I will take this opportunity to share with you guys the impact pillar of Islam in our life. So first of all, the positive impact pillar of Islam in our life is from it we can building and creating awesome and good attitude in ourselves. I totally agree with this point, because we can see that the pillar of Islam is encompasses in our life. For example, I take example from performing salat. As we know, performing salat is our religion pillar, right? And if we living salat in our life, it seems like we destroy our religion, Islam. So we can see from this example, salat is very important in our life, and from salat it can our protection and can avoid us from bad things. So that if we concern and care about our salat, insyaAllah Allah will protect us in our life and Allah will guide us in the good path. It is because ourselves is not comfortable to do a bad thing, and when we want to do a bad thing, we will feel fear to do that because Allah is watching us, and from that we will feel the sin that we get if we do the bad thing. Do you agree with me, Hani?
Yes, I really agree with you. From the good discussion that we had, we know that five pillars of Islam has a many benefits, such as five pillars of Islam can unite Muslims and strengthen links between they and as they worship only Allah and follow the example of the Prophet. This is because all the Muslims doing good and abandoning the prohibition set by Allah. For example, Muslims do obligatory things such as Salat, fasting, and Haji, and more, right? And do a circumcision, things such as almsgiving, sunat prayer, and more. Besides, if Muslim commits a lot of immorality such as stealing, cheating, and more, we know that Allah is mad, and also we get azab from Allah. So we fear to do a bad thing in our life. Wafa, what is the benefit of five pillars of Islam that you know?
Okay. Five pillars of Islam can help us attain purity and discipline ourselves, such as when we solat in the early hours of the morning, we are blessed to hear the muazzin cry out the morning azan with the additional praise. So prayer is better than sleep. Okay. Discipline should be built from habitation to be penetrated in individual. So we can follow 13 pillars of Salat. Okay. Salat in itself is a tool of training and cleanliness, purity, and partially bring the blessed mental satisfaction and emotional fulfillment. Okay, another example is Hajj. Hajj can partially the times when we follow the 6 pillars of Hajj, such as Sa'i, Tahallul, Tertib, we can discipline ourselves. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, we at the end of our discussion. So from our discussion, I want to conclude that pillar of Islam is compulsory as a Muslim, and we should practice and improve our pillar of Islam to make sure our faith is strengthened. And as a Muslim also, we must enjoying the good and forbidding the bad, because from this method, insyaAllah, Allah will give us the big result, the big reward, which is Jannah in the life after.
That's all from us. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.